Hi, I'm Virginia Spielman. I'm the Executive Director of STAR Institute for Sensory Processing in Centennial, Colorado. And I'm really excited to be telling you about this year's virtual summit, Sensory Processing in Autism. We had our first virtual summit last year, and it proved to be a really joyous and educational event. These are collaborative events. So our speakers are researchers and educators, but the majority are also autistic. They really understand the lived experience and how to apply the science and the findings and best practice. It's really exciting to be getting people together like this and to be talking about autism in a way that's about well-being and flourishing. It's about helping people find their most authentic self and self-actualize. It's a very positive event, but it's also very real. It's rooted in real life. We're not glossing over anything, but we're just talking about the issues in a way that is much more freeing and life-giving. Some of the speakers I'm really excited about are Amy Pearson. Amy has a PhD, is from the UK. There's a large United Kingdom contingent, as there was last year. I can't think why. Dr. Pearson is a senior lecturer in psychology at the University of Sunderland, and in 2014 got her PhD in autism research with a focus on visuospatial skills in autistic people, but now really looks at everyday issues and well-being, flourishing, connection, interpersonal relationships, and is a fantastic speaker. We also have Damien Milton, who I'm very, very excited about hosting. Damien Milton's work on the double empathy problem is groundbreaking, and everybody should read it if they have ever met or are interested in meeting a neurodivergent individual. Dr. Milton has a specific interest in sensory integration and processing, and so he'll be sharing that very specific interest with us at the event, as will Dr. Stephen Kapp, another person who's a researcher, really understands that autistic lived experience, really has a lot to talk to us about. I'm also really, really excited about having Marina Kay attend. They are this amazing, I think social scientist would be the way to describe Marina Kay's research interest. They're a humanities scholar at Rice University Center for the Study of Women. Amazing speaker, very, very compassionate as well, very relatable. And the topics that are being covered by these speakers are so exciting. We've got a lot of topics about cultivating a life-giving lifestyle. Like, how do we use the sensory domain to support health and wellness and to support regulation? You know, a lot of times over the years, the way we've talked about sensory and autism, it's sort of been peripheral, and it's also been something that we've used as a reward historically in child development and behavioral health and so on. So if you do a really good job, then you get your break on the swing, you earn your break on the swing. Well, we're turning that on its head completely, because the research says that's wrong. What we need are nourishing sensory lifestyles. And so we're going to be talking about how to cultivate that. It's going to be super relevant for parents, for advocates, and for those of us with the lived experience. How are we going to create and cultivate this lifestyle that nourishes us, and how can we use the sensory domain to support that? It's really exciting. We're also going to be talking about autistic joy and developing a positive autistic identity, and I'm going to be leading that discussion with my co-host Kieran Rose, who's one of my favorite people in the world, and also somebody who doesn't mince his words and is definitely going to be laying down the challenge and how we can move forward as a field, as well as family members of autistic loved ones, as well as autistic people ourselves. What are we going to do as we move forward to cultivate well-being and to challenge some of the social issues that create more disability than there needs to be? I can't wait to see you there. I hope you'll find out more information. Let us know on the Facebook page or on Twitter if you've got your tickets, and we're really looking forward to this event.